Hello everyone, my name is Pexis, and you might know me from Call of Duty videos, but I'm going to show you how to do this right here. I am also a graphic designer. I do take classes for Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm going to show you how to do this. It's pretty simple, using basic Illustrator and Photoshop here. So we're going to start off with the basic text tool. We're going to use an impact font, which is pretty simple. It's on every computer. Bring it up to about 72 pixels. That's going to be a nice, good, big quality for you. And just type in your text here. Once you have that done, you're going to click on this white selection tool. Go up to the top and click 3D, Extrude and Beat Level. Once you're going to do that, you're going to click Preview. And you're going to change it to how you want it. I'm just going to do a basic, left looking tilt here. And once you do that, you're going to see that you can't really see the contrast between the two sides. So you're going to go down to Shading, click Custom. It's going to make it a little clearer, and then you can adjust the light. So you're going to pull this down here, and you will see the contrast a lot easier, and it'll be a lot easier on the selecting tool too. So once that's done, you're going to click OK. But before that, I forgot to tell you that you're supposed to click more options, and it's down on the bottom there for everyone who didn't keep up there. So once that's done, you click OK. Go over here, you're going to Control C it. Make sure it's clicked. You're going to open up your Photoshop. Once you open that, File, New. And we're basically going to do a basic desktop size. It's a 16 by 900 pixels. It's going to be about 300 pixels per inch. It's going to be really good clear quality. So it's up to you guys. You don't have to do that, but that's what works best for me. Double click the background so it's editable. Control V it in there. And we're going to click Pixels. Resize it to fit the screen here. And double click. Once that's done, you're going to go File, Place. We're going to pick a texture now for the 3D text that you want it to look like. So I already have one picked out. It's red rust here. You guys can go online, pick out a texture, or you already have one picked out. Go ahead and use that. So we're going to place that on here. We're going to resize it. Do not hold shift. We don't want to keep the proportion. We're basically just resizing it for the text here. So once you do that, you're going to double click on that. Now it's not going to be editable yet, so you're going to have to right click on it and click Rasterize Layer. Once you've done that, we're going to make that disappear. Click on that little eye. We're going to go back to the text tool here. And we're going to click on, make sure you have your text tool text highlighted there, and you're going to click on the front of the text. Now if it's highlighting more of your text, you can adjust the tolerance, bring it down so that it tolerates less pixels for the color, but mine seems to work out fine here. So once you have that done, you're going to click on the rust, or actually your texture. You're going to right click, and you're going to do Layer via Copy. Once you have that done, you're going to make both those disappear again. Go down here and highlight the outside of it. Again, you can adjust the tolerance up and down for less of a tolerant to color if you want to make more of a picky selection, or if you wanted to make more selection, you can increase the tolerance. But once that's done, you're going to go back to your texture here, right click, and do Layer via Copy again. Make both of these disappear, and then you're going to notice that you can't really see the difference between the sides here. So we're going to fix that. Depending on which way you want the light coming from, we're going to go up to the adjustments here, and we're going to, I'm making it so that the light's coming from the front. So it's going to be as if we're the light. So it's going to make the backside here darker. So we're going to go up to the adjustments, go to hue and saturation. We're just going to bring that down. So basically bring it down to what you think good, or I'm sorry, I can't speak because I'm so cold. It's pretty chilly in my room here, and this is my first tutorial here, so I'm kind of nervous, so forgive me. But you're going to bring it down to what you think is good. And I'm thinking, this looks pretty good. I'm going to go back to the layers, and you're going to control click on the hue and saturation here. And you're going to control click on your layer that you want to combine it with, which is the backside layer here. Right click and click merge the layers, so that is making the hue and saturation restrict to that layer, this back piece here. So once you have that done, you can basically take these, move them to the back here. Take this layer And whatever color you have here, I'm just going to use black. You're going to Alt backspace, and that's going to fill that back layer with whatever color that you have right there. Once that's done, you have your basic 3D text here. You're going to place whatever image you want to put in the background. I got nice lightning here. I like lightning. Looks pretty cool, so I'm going to adjust this to make it look like it's kind of zapping off of Doggy Treats text here. So we're going to make it, turn it, and make it fit to the picture here. Once that's done, you're going to re-rasterize it like I told you earlier. You're going to notice it's kind of there. It's not really blended. It doesn't look that good. So we're going to take this. We're going to make what's called a layer mask, this little button down here. Going to click that. Going to go over to your paintbrush. Now you have two different selections here. The black is going to make it disappear and the white's going to make it reappear. So basically we're going to take this, you're going to make the brush size pretty decently big, and you're going to make the hardness down to 0%, because you don't want it hard at all. That sounds kind of weird, but that's what she said. And we're going to go to the opacity here, and we're going to adjust it down to about 28%. That's going to blend it pretty nicely now. So we're gonna go on the side here, and we're just going to keep clicking. You can actually bring it up a little bit, maybe about 39, maybe 40%. You can just keep brushing, and you're gonna see that it starts to blend here. Now you're gonna keep blending, and just stop when you think it looks good. It's all your opinion, what you think looks good. Just gonna do that around the picture here. Once that's pretty blended here, it starts to look okay. And now we're gonna go back to the text layer. So we don't want this to be quite in front of it, because we still want to be able to see Doggy Treats. So we're going to take this, we're going to make another layer mask. But before we do that, we want to combine these two layers so they're both the same layer. So right click and merge that layer. Once you have that done, we're going to readjust the brush size so we don't take out the entire Doggy Treats. Take it down a little bit and make the hardness 100%. Now that's going to make it a really hard line. And basically, we're going to make another layer mask. And we are going to adjust the opacity to 100%. Now we are going to go through the lightning here. Just follow the line. Doesn't really matter if you're too messy. We're going to adjust that here. Make it so you can see a lot of lightning, and we're going to make it so it looks like it's kind of, coming off of Doggy Treats here. So once that's done, you can kind of adjust this here. I'm going to pull this over to the left here a little bit more. And, whoops. Make sure you re-click on the layer mask here. And you can kind of take out some of the D here. And you can adjust it here. So we can re-follow the line here because I kind of messed up there for a second. Once you follow the line all the way, you're going to switch it back to white. And we're kind of like repair this. We're gonna redo this so you can kind of see the doggy again. And we're just gonna lightly go on the side here. We're gonna fill it. We're not gonna redo the part of the Doggy Treats that's gonna block the lightning. So we're gonna still be able to see the lightning here. And you can adjust your brush size to fit different parts of it. So we can do that there. And once you're just about done with that, I'm just gonna do this over quickly here. Once that's done, it's gonna look kind of hard up here. As you can see, it's looking not blended very right. So we're gonna take this. Once you finish, I'm kind of slow here with the layer mask tool. And once you are done repairing all of this and making the lightning look pretty good, pretty decent, once that's done, you're going to adjust the opacity. You're gonna take this down about 30% because that's really good for blending. You're going to take this and you're going to increase it to about maybe 40, 45. 45 seems good. You're going to take the hardness down and bring it all the way down to 0 again. Now we can just kind of bring this back a little bit here, and you're going to know you're going to see that it's going to blend a lot better. Now it's not looking quite as hard there. I keep using that word, but it starts blending a lot nicer. It's a lot clearer, you can see it better, and it's starting to look a little better here. But once you got that done there, Oh, I missed a spot over here. Once that's done, usually when things get zapped by lightning, they have a little smoke there. So I'm gonna grab my smoke here. I got some textures, and this one down here is looking nice. So we're gonna use that one. We're just gonna take this. We're gonna resize it. Whoops. We're going to hold Shift, and so it just keeps its proportion, so it doesn't look kind of weird, you know. So once we take that, we're going to put it down here. Double click. It's kind of right click, rasterize layer. We're going to make one more layer mask. Make it so the opacity is about maybe 50%, and the brush is about 40%. Looks pretty good. And you can start making this disappear. Make sure it's black so it makes it disappear. Once you do that, you can be a little messy with this since it's smoke, but once that's done, you have your smoke here. And you can take this and you can adjust the opacity, maybe move it down a little bit, so it's a little see-through, looks a little more realistic. So once you have that done, it's looking pretty good. You know, you can merge these layers. Once that's merged, we are going to duplicate it. We're going to give it a nice little shine effect here. So once you do that, you can take both of these, Control T, and we're gonna make it so it's pretty flat and straight in the bottom here. Whoops, don't want to do that. But once it's pretty straight, it's good for reflecting, so it's not as difficult. We're gonna double click that. Now we're gonna take the copy, gonna go to Edit, Transform, and flip vertically. Once you do that, you're gonna pull it down here and line it up on the bottoms. Once that's done, you're going to take the bottom layer, take this little selection tool, and you're just going to drag it. Now go along the bottom of the D here and just delete that. Once that's done, you can adjust this so it's a little more. If you make a mistake, you can Control Z, but just make it so the looks better, I think, when the G's are aligned. So once that's done, you can adjust the selection, do this here. But once that's done, you are going to take the selection tool once again, highlight the bottom here, and take the gradient tool. You're just going to drag it up here. It's going to give it a nice little reflecting look here. And there you have it. You got your doggy treats text and effects there. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this has been Pexus, and I'll see you guys later.